Hi guys, hi, thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. My name is Daphne Bridge, and today we are going to do a cooking vlog. Today I'm going to show you how to make a traditional meal, like it's our delicacy. I am an Alur by tribe. We come from Nebi. Those other parts, I personally come from Zombo district, but the Alur start from Pakwach, Nebi, Zombo, so we are like three big districts. Yeah, we are like three big districts that speak the same language, though not all our delicacies are the same. So I am going to show you what we people from Zombo naturally eat, like what we traditionally eat, what our forefathers ate and passed on to us. So guys, as you can see in my plate down here, my tray, I have different plates on the tray. You can see that these are white beans. Now what I'm going to make is called ANGIRA in our tribe. I don't know how to say it in English, so we do that by boiling these white beans. We boil them, but before boiling, of course, you have to sort out every dirt, because beans come with a lot of dirt. You have to do the sorting, and then you boil the beans. When you're boiling the beans, you don't get them extremely ready, like the mushy ready. You just make them there in between, like ready but not mushy, let me say that. And then we have these ones. This in our language is called Othigu, I think. I don't know its English name. Like we would say in our secondary school, the botanical name, I don't know. What I know is that it's like a sister to okra. It's a leafy sister to okra. It is so, like, it is slippery. It has that, what do I say? Yeah, it has that slippery taste and sense and everything. When you cook it, of course, you'll see that it is gooey. It is slippery, really slippery. Most people don't eat it, but for us, we enjoy it just like we enjoy okra. Then we have this one. This thing, I even failed to get its name while in secondary. But did I even study while in secondary? Because apparently I don't know names of many things. As you can see, they're already washed. So because they are big, I'm going to cut them into two quarters, just for them to get ready quickly as I mixed them with the other things. This one is like a sister, let me say another sister to eggplants, but this one is has some bitter taste in it. There are some that have bitter taste, some are really nice and sweet, but when we are eating this kind of food, we really want the bitter one. And in our village, we have the smaller sizes. The other ones which are smaller are always much nicer than this, like they have that bitter taste. And then we have this bad boy here, this one. I don't know what you call this one in your tribe or wherever you're coming from. And for us, we call it magadi. It's also called soda ash. And then I think even magadi is in Kiswahili. I hear the Kenyans mine it from Lake Magadi, but from us here, we mine it from Lake Katwe. It's mostly, actually, it's used as a tenderizer in everything, not just mostly. So I personally cannot eat beans that have not been tenderized, because I don't like how the covers, these dry covers, taste in my mouth. Even if it is the red beans, I don't like it. So I normally put in this tenderizer. If it's not there, I can put in baking powder or bicarbonate. Yeah, someone has told me that this is actually bicarbonate, but unprocessed, the raw one. So I don't know much about that. Now the difference between these beans and the red beans and the other types of beans is that these ones, when cooked, they are slippery. Yeah? They form some slippery, like they are not like the red beans, because these ones always taste slippery when in your mouth. So in Uganda, you will not find it like in every small homestead, because Bagandas don't like eating it because it's so slippery, and then maybe other tribes also don't like eating it. But for us in Alur, we eat it a lot. In fact, even in Kampala here, when you're in places where Alurs are many, the tribe is called Alur people. Alur, A-L-U-R. A place where you find many of us, you'll find a shop selling this. But where we are staying right now, they are not there because we have few Alurs in this area. So guys, I have another one here. This one, it's in a Renzori bottle, a bottle that was used for water. This is called Moyao. Umoyao. That is how we call it, Umoyao. It is shea butter. It is shea butter, processed shea butter, but traditionally processed. It's not like taken to machines or anything. So I'm putting it near the charcoal stove. So that it can melt. You see this melted part of it is what we pour in the sauce when it's cooked. And I've put this, what is this? This saucepan here, because I had already put the beans to boil for some time now. Here, I put the beans to boil. It has been boiling. In fact, sorry about that. The beans are ready. As you can see, the beans are ready, but because they are much and we are only making this for lunch, I'm going to have to scoop out some. That's why I have this saucer. I'm going to scoop out some and leave the rest. We'll cook it next time. We are going to refrigerate it, of course, and cook it next time. So guys, I'm going to use this time to cut these things into halves or quarters, whatever I'll choose, and then we separate the beans and start our actual cooking. So this is how I have separated it. I'm going to use the other one that has soup, and this one will go to the fridge. We'll cook it next time. And then guys, I'm using that charcoal stove today because our kitchen is kind of dark. Like, I don't have the lighting equipment to make this video that light, like have this kind of lighting, so bear with me. And normally when we are cooking this sauce, we don't use saucepans like these ones. We have pots, clay pots that we use. Maybe we should buy some the next time we travel to the village. We use clay pots. It gives it a certain kind of aroma that is different. And when we are cooking in the village, we don't use this charcoal stove, of course. We use the other where we put stones and then firewood. That's the one we traditionally use, but for now, let's make do. So we are going to start the cooking now, guys. We are going to put in this soda ash, this magadi. The reason it is like this is because I heat it, like I had to heat it to make it like a soluble, because if you put it like this, it will take forever to what do they call that thing? To loy. It will take forever to become soluble. I think that is the word to use. So some people do cut this thing. Some people do cut this thing for easy cooking, but if you put enough of this magadi, if you put enough of this, you will not need to cut this because it will disintegrate by itself. It will disintegrate and spread throughout the sauce. So I want to first remove some of this. I don't want it to be too much, of course. If you make it too much, the sauce does not taste as nice. It has to be moderate and nice, and not so small either. So we add in our magadi. So after adding in the magadi, we get this mingling stick. Baganda call it molao. For us, we call it olotukwen. We get and mix with it. And mix with it, guys. I'm holding my phone in my hand, so I'm mixing with my left hand. So bear with me. We mix with it. But traditionally, the stick that we use for mixing this kind of sauce is not this one. I'm just using it because we also don't have that one here in Kampala. But when I go to the village, maybe when I travel to the village, maybe I'll show you these things. I'll go to the market if we don't have it in the house and show you these things. So we mix this thing with, we mix the soda ash that we've put in there so that it spreads throughout the saucepan. As you have seen, it spreads through. Now after spreading it is when we add in our leafy okra there. When I get to the name, I'll put it there. Maybe in the So that is what the tenderizer does to the beans, to the sauce. Do you see that form? That is what the tenderizer does. Guys, this is one of the healthiest foods you'll ever eat. So healthy, because whatever we are using is just natural. Even the tenderizer is not processed, is straight away from the lakes where it has been mined. So you can see that this is really low carb diet. And guys, because I want this thing to get ready, I cut it already. I am going to mix it in now. Of course, some people mix it in before, like before they put this leafy thing. That is okay. It's okay. I think I was supposed to do it at that time and I forgot. So we all bless the Lord. Let's just do this and cover it for some time. We'll come back and check it. This does not take long, so at this point you can even start putting, like, boiling water for the kwendongora, the cassava flour that we are going to eat. You cannot waste this kind of sauce with matoke, posho. It doesn't go well with that. So yeah, let's give it some time to get ready, like 10-15 minutes, then we'll see from there. Of course, you cannot cover it like this because the foam is going to be like much. If you cover it like this, it starts pouring out. So we are going to cover it for some 2 minutes, then get off that. So guys, you see what I told you? When you ever cover it, that's how it comes up, and then it pours down, like you see. So that means it shouldn't be covered at all. So let's see. You're seeing how this thing is disintegrating. So guys, here it is 100% ready. As you can see, it is ready. We're just giving these some few minutes to also get ready. You see, if we press them, they are also ready, and I need to give them some 2 more minutes. See how the color has changed. See, that there is goodness, my dear. So I'm going to add in some salt. You're going to add in some salt, iodized salt. Yeah, you're going to add in some salt. You can add it any kind of salt, but this is what we are going to use for now. So this is the amount of salt we are going to put in. You don't want to put in much salt, it will not be nice, and I don't like much salt, so we put in that. And wait, we are going to stir. So guys, our sauce is finally ready. Our sauce is ready. I don't know, it is ready. You see, most people eat it like this. In fact, even us, we eat it like this the times that we don't have this shea butter. This shea butter, you see how melted it is now. The times that we don't have it, We just eat it like this, or fry this normal cooking oil, put in some onions, brown them a little bit, and then you mix it in here. It's also nice that way. Sometimes some people use palm oil. It's called umongasi. Most people love it with umongasi, but me, I love it with shea butter. So guys, that is the water I'm going to use for mingling cassava flour. I'm going to find someone to come and take for me this video as I mingle. I've mingled in the previous video and you've seen. I'm going to mingle again. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing this? So guys, this is our food, the one that we are going to use for that sauce. Please forgive the noise. As I said, we are near a construction site, so people are roofing their houses and we can't stop them because we are doing a video. So come in, let's go. So guys, this is the food on the table. Remember our shea butter? That is the melted part of it. So I am going to serve for myself. Then I get with the shea butter and put it in. Put in as much as I possibly can, because this shea butter is cholesterol free, so you shouldn't even be scared of getting any fats or anything. It is cholesterol free and it's beautiful. So guys, that's without the shea butter. This is with the shea butter. You see how it's melted all over it? And we don't use forks while eating this food, so if you see me using my hand, we don't use forks while eating this food, so bear with us. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you for coming back. Please subscribe